Hey movie freaks, welcome back to my channel. So if you have not yet seen this movie or you are new to my channel, there will be spoilers. Also, if you can just take a moment to subscribe if you have not done that already and hit the notification bell, that would be great so you can get updated on any new content just before we begin. But yeah, let's go ahead and jump into my review of After. So I do look at my notes, that's why I look down. Also, I do say a lot. I can't help it. That's just how I process my thoughts. I'm sorry. So, yeah. So, let me just go ahead and jump into it. So, After is, it came out this year. It just barely came out, just was released. It is PG-13. It's under the drama category. It runs an hour and 45 minutes and directed by Jenny Gage. The screenplay was written by Swan McMartin. The cast is Hero Finis Tiffin, Josephine Langford, Selma Blair, Jennifer Bills, and Peter Gallagher, among others. So basically what it's about is Tessa Young enters her first semester of college. She meets Hardin Scott, a mysterious rebel, who makes her basically question what she thought about herself, and she gets tangled up in him, basically. So After is based upon the book series written by Anna Todd, who is amazing. I absolutely love her books. I love just how she is. She seems like she's the sweetest person. I follow her on Instagram. Yeah, and I'm actually reading the second book in her series, so which is After We Collided. No, Bella. So actually, I first found out about this series, like I just mentioned, on Instagram, and I started to listen to it on Audibles because I am in the car a lot, so I got my first month free and I got 2 books. So I downloaded After and I downloaded You. So I was listening to After, and basically I was just hooked. Then I heard they were making it into a movie, and I was just stoked. I was like, I have to watch this. And basically, you know, I heard that they were going to make it so it was PG in the United States. I'm not sure if that's, you know, what the case was, but and I knew I really had to see this in the movie theaters because I knew I couldn't wait for it to come out to DVD. Yeah, because I was really anxious to watch this. So, going into the movie, starting off, it is the same. You know, they start out with her in her house, getting ready to go to college, and just as the book, I like how they don't waste a lot of time getting Tessa, played by Josephine Langford, to college. Her mother, played by Selma Blair, and her boyfriend, Noah, played by Dylan Arnold, drop her off, but not before meeting her new roommate, Steph, played by Khadijah, Red Thunder, and her girlfriend, Tristan, played by Pia Mia. So I'll mention that in a little bit, my thought about that. Soon after, maybe like a couple days after, she meets Hardin Scott, played by Hero Finis Tiffin. Basically in an awkward encounter. She goes in the room, she's in her towel, he's just sitting on the bed. Out of nowhere he shows up. So later on, Steph convinces her to go to a party with her, where she meets the crew. She meets Molly, played by Inanna Sarkis. She's basically an Instagram star. Zed, played by Samuel Carson. Jace, played by Swen Temmel. And basically they end up playing Truth or Dare. And sorry, my dog just knocked my tripod. And if you've read the book or if you've seen the movie, this is a pivotal moment in the book and the movie. You're moving my tripod, Bella. So I'm going to start out with the actors. Go over there. I'll start with Josephine Langford, who plays Tessa. She is absolutely stunning. She is absolutely beautiful. She fits the book description. She is just how I pictured her in the book and how she's described. Hardin describes her as stunning when she wakes up, stunning when, you know, she gets out of the water. She's just stunning with whatever she does. So she fits that description very well. Go over there. So I think they picked her part to the T. Now, Hero Finis Tiffin, who plays Hardin, he's very sensual and seductive and exactly what I expected him to be, and he's very addictive, I'll say that, and he's very amazing and played the part very well. He does amazing, and he's very seductive with like his facial expressions. I don't know if he even tries to do that, but he's just like, the way he raises his eyebrows, like, you know, like just whatever he does, he's just very seductive. And yeah, he's just very addictive. So he's gonna be the new heartthrob for a minute. The scene, get down. The scenes and settings are beautiful, especially the lake scene. The lake scene is absolutely breathtaking. But I will complain this. There's a spoiler coming up, so just be aware if you don't want to hear it. I'll put a timestamp down here or over here where you can fast forward. The apartment that they move into together, he mentions that it's a friend's apartment and she's away in Italy and he's taking care of the apartment. Plus, it's a loft. It's nothing like the book, and it's nothing like I imagined it to be. In the book, it's an actual apartment. There's rooms, you know, there's a bathroom, there's a kitchen, living room, and it's actually an apartment where they have to sign a lease. So this is totally different than the book. So I did feel that the beginning was rushed, and how fast the relationship developed. Plus, if you have read the book, there's so much passion between Tessa and Hardin. So it's just weird that the film is rated PG. I mean, there is one part where they do actually engage in intercourse, and there's another part where I think there's only maybe 3 parts where they're actually, how do I say this, like in a sexual moment. And I mean, in the book, they're really sexually attracted to each other. So it's really just weird that they kind of changed that. So also, they didn't show the love-hate relationship that Tessa and Hardin started out with before they started dating. So they really didn't show how angry Hardin can really get. Basically, the broken man that he really is. And it doesn't show the jealousy or the possessiveness that he has towards Tessa. I mean, it shows a little bit, but it doesn't show the in-depth part that he has towards her. So I hated how they took out pertinent parts or misplaced them, like the backstory of the hate he has for his father. They put that, like, they kind of just like shoved that in somewhere. And they also changed the gender of Steph's boyfriend, who would be her girlfriend, which would be a girl. Tristan is actually a boy in the book, and they turn her into a girl, which I don't know why they did that. It doesn't bother me. I just kind of question why they did that. It's just not a big deal, but now there's another spoiler coming up. I'll leave a timestamp here or here, so if you want to fast forward that, go ahead. They also change how the bet is revealed. Not a huge change, but it is a change. And speaking of the bet, the emotion that both Tessa and Hardin that both Tessa and Hardin show with just their facial expressions just floors me. Like when she finds out that everything was just a bet, like her face, like it made me want to cry. Sorry, my dogs are playing. It made me want to cry, and Hardin's pain, like it made me want to cry. It was just so emotional. You guys gotta go play over there. It just floors me. So, and they do not end on the first book. It does not end on that standpoint. They do give you a little glimpse into the second book, but I mean, however, it doesn't, I don't know, it doesn't, like, she doesn't seem as mad as she does in the second book, so I don't know about that part. I understand that they have to fit an entire book into that hour and 45 minutes, and I wasn't expecting things to be exactly the same, but taking out important parts just didn't really please me. It kind of made me a little bit mad. I was just I was so excited going into this movie, possibly even more excited than when I was going to watch Halloween, the new Halloween. It was good. I just expected a lot more than I got and what the movie showed me. I'm excited. You know, I'm really excited to see what they do with After We Collided, which I am reading right now. I didn't get it on Audible. I'm actually reading the physical copy. I am on 374, and it is amazing. I absolutely love this book, and I can't wait to read the third one. So this one is really long, but I really like it. So I really like this book, and I suggest you guys read it. But anyways, I'm really excited to see what they do with After We Collided, if they do make it, that is. So with all that being said, and I'm taking into account that I do like the book, and I'm giving 3.5 hearts because I do like the book so much, and I did like the movie. That's the reason that I'm giving it 3.5 hearts, because I did like it, and I do like the book. So now the movie that I'm most excited to see is The Addams Family. It's actually kind of like a cartoon, I guess. The trailer is finally out, and I will link that in the description below. It comes out the 11th of October of this year, right around Halloween time, so that'd be cool to take your kids to go see. So that is it for my review of After. If you guys enjoyed this review, make sure you go ahead and hit the like button. And as I said before, if you have not subscribed to my channel, make sure you do that before you leave and hit the notification bell to get updated when I do upload, so you can be updated on any new content when I do upload. You're making me nuts. And if you want to check out any of my new content, it'll be right here on the side, and also you can click up here, just easy to subscribe. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.